Welcome back to Crooked River Homestead, everyone. Yesterday we had a pretty traumatic event happen on the homestead with one of our chickens. It's something that I had read about and knew about, but not something that I knew about to the extent of what happened yesterday. So when I came home from physical therapy around noontime yesterday, one of the chickens was bleeding from her bottom. And I could kind of see that maybe she was egg bound, that she had an egg that was sticking out there and she couldn't get it out. And she kept like crouching or bearing down like she was trying to get the egg out. So first we had to catch her, and that took a bit of doing.
Brenda's having an emergency with one of the chickens. Not sure what the problem is, but maybe she thought a stuck egg or a broken egg or something. It's under the container. She's trying to get it out right now. And looks like it's in pain. There's some discomfort anyway. So, yeah, we'll keep you informed on what's going on here. She's trying to coax it out from underneath the container. And we got a crate over here set up. Brenda said she could put her in there, but she wasn't sure she was going to make it or not because she didn't look too good. But all right, so we got a sick chicken under the container. Oh, way up front. Oh, okay. Oh, right there. Bren? She's right here toward the front there. She's right there. Okay. I can't do that too good here. You all set?
Yeah, I guess. Nothing we can do. It's so, I just gotta work it out. It's still intact, it seems like, but it's all dried blood and everything. I don't want to hurt her tissues. Okay. Good girl. Can you push? Can you push it out? I don't know. Terrible.
It's a big one, or?
It seems like a smaller egg. It's weird.
But she's just having a hard time pushing it out, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. Now her innards want to come out.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah.
Little egg. Okay. Do you need me to put shavings in there?
Well, I gotta clean her up here and figure out what is going on.
Okay.
It's like her intestines are coming out.
She's been pushing so hard, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty serious. Okay. That should feel better. Yeah. put her intestines back in. I don't know if they're going to stay in. So once I was able to get a hold of her and assess what was going on, it was quite obvious that the other chickens had been pecking at her bottom as well, as chickens do. If one of them is bleeding for whatever reason, whether it's a scratch or an injury, once they see that bright red blood, they just will make things worse. They will continue to peck at that poor bird, and sometimes to the point of death. So, and I noticed that some of the chickens had dry blood on their faces and their beaks, so I knew that had been happening. So I gently tried to remove the egg, or it took quite a while to lubricate the area with some coconut oil and just gently try to ease that egg out. And it wasn't a large egg, it was a small egg. And I did get like 3 regular eggs yesterday, so I don't know if she laid a normal one and then was trying to lay this little one. I have no idea. So I had read about chickens being egg bound before. I had never heard of a vent prolapse, or of like the vagina of the chicken coming out. And definitely once I was able to get the egg, relieve her of the egg, there was definitely more than just her vaginal tissue there. It looked like intestines to me, but all the images that I looked at on Google just showed like regular vaginal tissue protruding, which I'm familiar with, like uterine prolapse or vaginal prolapse in women. And this was not that. It was not, it was much more severe. And I wish I had referred to, I have a Merck's Veterinary manual, and I don't know why I didn't think to look at that first. I just went to Google and they had some good suggestions, everything that I had been doing with the coconut oil. And after I had cleaned her up, we'd put her on like some puppy pads instead of the shavings, so it wouldn't stick to whatever was sticking out of her, which was her intestines. I did find some information that will be helpful in the future and help guide me in the future. So none of those pictures looked like what I was looking at. And to me, it looked like intestines, and nothing mentioned that the intestines, that could happen. But the Merck Veterinary manual did. I can't remember exactly what they called it, but it's something that can happen beyond the beyond the prolapse of the vent. The intestines can also come out with that. So I was successful in putting the intestines back in, and but then she was working against me the whole time, trying to push them back out. And once I got them in, put her in the crate, she pushed them back out. And I attempted another time, was successful another time, but again, the same thing happened. And looking back now, knowing what I know, she was already like in critical condition, and she was not going to survive this. So I would not have put her through that, even though I was trying to be very gentle and doing it very slowly and very patiently. I would not put a chicken through that again.
Okay, what's the diagnosis? Not good.
No, not good. We got the small egg out. very tiny. She was definitely egg bound. She looked like she was trying to push it out, and the other chickens had been pecking at her.
Oh, poor thing.
And so we got the egg out, but it looks like, and I put a lot of liquid coconut oil there to try to gently ease it out, and it didn't break, luckily. But a lot of her intestines are hanging out now because she's been pushing for so long. So I tried pushing, gently putting them back in, but she was working against me. So hopefully they will go in back by themselves. It doesn't look like she's actively bleeding right now, and I put a good coating of the coconut oil over all the intestines so they don't dry out.
So water.
Yeah, gonna get her some water. We can give her food, but she's probably not interested in food.
Well, it's hot, so let's start with water.
Yeah.
Now, what is it?
Oh, it's electrolytes and
Electrolytes.
probiotic, just to help with the stress of the day. So she didn't make it, of course. She was peaceful and didn't seem to be uncomfortable when I last looked at her at the end of the day, and I had been definitely peeking in on her frequently. But by morning, she had died, and when I walked into the coop, it was very somber in there, and it's like the remaining chickens knew that she had died, even though they couldn't see her because she was in a plastic tub with a metal grate on top. And the sounds that they were making were very different than their normal day-to-day sounds. I wish I had had the strength to euthanize her the night before, and all I could do was pray to God that he would take her quickly and not let her suffer if she was suffering. This is something that I need to work on in the future. It's definitely part of farm life and part of chicken keeping, that you have to be prepared to do what needs to be done if there's an animal that is not going to make it, and an animal that is suffering. So some of the things that I learned that I should have on hand is some calcium citrate and with vitamin D3. And if you have a chicken that is egg bound, this will help the chicken to have stronger contractions and to help move the egg along. And it sounds like it works pretty well for some people. I had a hard time finding pills because they mentioned giving a pill. And I can't, that's another thing I've got to research, is how to give a chicken a pill. But all the pills that I could find seemed pretty large, that a chicken would be able to swallow. And even people that left reviews, people had a hard time swallowing. So I did find a liquid form that I can give the chicken if it happens again. So I'll have that on hand. Also, if they have just like a regular vent or vaginal prolapse, they can be prone to getting infection. So I feel like I need to have some chicken antibiotics on hand as well to treat the chicken if she makes it. So it was a sad day on the homestead. We did the best we could at the time, and We have 3 chickens left now, and they're back to their normal routine. And we're hoping to get some more within a week or two, some older ones. If not, we definitely have 5 coming at the end of the summer. We were originally going to get them, we would be getting them in the middle of June, but the delivery date was pushed back by the hatchery. So it's definitely a learning process, and I'm sure I'll be learning more in the future as other things happen with my chickens. This happened so suddenly, and I don't know how long she had been trying to pass the egg, because like I said, I was gone that morning, and Tim was here, but he was busy doing other things. This was a chicken that I was not necessarily attached to. She didn't have a name, but I didn't want her to suffer either. And she was, like I said, she was peaceful. She wasn't whimpering or doing anything like that at the end of the day. So I feel like she was comfortable, but I don't know. It'll always be a question in my mind. And I want to be better prepared for next time I have to do something. Let me know if you have experienced anything like this. I know definitely things can happen with chickens. They can get injured or, attacked by an animal or other things. And this is one of the things that can happen, I guess, with young hens that are just starting to lay. They may get egg bound, or like really obese chickens, which I don't really feel like mine are, or like with much older chickens. I want to thank you for joining me today and listening to my story. And I encourage you to share your stories or comments or suggestions on how to deal with situations like this. We'll see you next time, folks. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.